And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. His guys are in the midst of a great run. Only one loss in their last 10 games. His counterpart on the... Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And the Packers pick it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Working out of the gun, Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Off the bootleg, it's Williams. This will be caught at about the 5.
Williams pass.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Swift. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And it's caught. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, try and put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Packers.
Love looking to throw it. And that nearly intercepted on his very first throw of the game. Fortunate there. It's second down.
He was defended by Tyreek Stevenson.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Love now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 17.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now they go screen, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Josh Jacobs.
On fourth down, the Packers called on Daniel Whelan to punt.
Fourth down.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
Fair catch.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be first and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. From the 21, here's second and 3.
13 yards on the pickup.
The tight end in motion right.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Good for a Bears first down.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
The numbers for Swift in last week's ball game. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Williams. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Their own 24-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Glove. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 17.
On play action. Love to throw. That's complete. It's Josh Wiley. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's a pickup of 12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bears take over. Looking to put a drive together. To the air, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt.
And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. They'll go play action here with Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's third down.
Here's Williams.
9 yards to go.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
How about the show put on by these two defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them given an inch, and that's good coverage once again there to force another fourth down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Fair catch. Signaled for
another drive coming up for this Packers offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here first and 10. Love, they go play action now. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Here's second and 10.
Second and 10.
Love from the gun. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
First and 10.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 86 yards.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know he's a big part of their offense. They count on him, not only to score the touchdowns, but now they can play action, fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receivers, get it to other players who can also produce.
An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
And the Packers first down.
We're scoreless after one. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Off the play fake, Love. And this one's incomplete. The Packers come in search of win number 9 on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 23. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Point after here coming up. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. It is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He juked it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monangai. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Love. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third
now Love.
And 8 yards to go.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for Luke Musgrave.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's Swift. Oh, look at the juke. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Bears.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Williams now going to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Bears! Colston Loveland, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
12 yards to go.
Throwing, Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Musgrave. A gain of 20 more yards. That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
He's into the secondary. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 75. And the Packers have taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bears.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. In motion, the tight end. To throw, Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
22 yards. And the Bears.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got room at the 30. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden, 45 yards. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the Packers get set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Brings up 3rd down.
Love looking to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Luke Musgrave.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Fielded just inside the 20. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold,
I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Gain of 8. That's good for a Bears.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Williams looking to do it himself.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
That's another Bears first down. It's a gain of 6.
From the gun, here's Williams. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Santos' kick is up and through, and they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Love now. They'll complete this one to Watson.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half. Love. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
Our journey through the...
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
From the 31, here's second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. Love. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. From the 37, they work on second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 2.
Williams from the gun on third down.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
And
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
At the 32-yard line.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Pass complete to Odunze.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So back at the midfield stripe now. They'll come up 2nd and long.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Williams pass.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. On now is the Packers punter, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return.
The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Williams.
Second and 6 at the 42-yard
Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
Now it's Swift. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
To the air, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, Williams. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown! Colston Loveland with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Packers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Love. And he slings one that's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Now Love. He'll get this. And he coughed it up. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game. And ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
The Chicago offense set to get started. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Here's a ball deep from Musgrave. And that's caught at the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards.
That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Bears.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing. Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Christian Watson.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Packers, first down.
Love from the gun. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Love. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Love from the gun on 3rd down. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Swift. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
This is Swift on the counter.
Nifty move.
Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
2nd and 10.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Pass complete to Loveland.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line.
A gain of
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Bears first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, Williams. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Bears first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
7 yards.
Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Looking to throw is Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. Santos' kick is up and through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The home team's offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
36-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's good for a Packers first down.
To throw now. Here's Love. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Love now. He gets that one complete to Wicks. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. Here it's 3rd and 3. Love looking to throw it. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They go with Jacobs. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too, having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Operating from the gun, Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Broken tackle. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. The Packers offense set to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Josh Jacobs. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. Well, the pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35.
Brings up 3rd down.
Love will sneak it. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Packers first down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
As we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun. Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
From the gun on 3rd down. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's taken in by Golden. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Back to throw again. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Romeo Dobbs. A gain of 5. Brings up
They'll run with Watson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Josh Wiley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now an option play on 2nd down. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
Brings up 2nd
And as the two
8.
teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this off to Swift.
Williams pass. Complete
No
to
gain on the
DeAndre
play, and
Swift.
it'll bring up a 3rd
He
down.
steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Williams. That's caught left side, Burden.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Corey Taylor in
Here comes the Bears
formation
punter
for the
now,
Bears.
as he's on to kick it away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard
At
line.
their own 12-yard
So
line.
here's Love and the Packers.
Down 27-24. A little under 2.5 to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Now Love. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And the Packers 1st down.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Love. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Here's
3
Love.
at the 36-yard line.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 20. That's good.
Love looking to throw it.
1st down.
A short throw to Musgrave. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Number 88, Luke Musgrave. 2 yards on
Now
the
Love.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Bears 42.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Love's pass intended for Christian Watson. Incomplete.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
4th down.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a 1st. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. So for the Bears, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.